What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarouge.
And this is episode 15 of season 2 of The Bad Batch, followed on YouTube by episode 16, and on Patreon, a separate video. This is the final day of season 2 of Das Bad Batch. Mm-hmm. And I think that it has been an uneven season overall. But still love the characters, love the animation, and I love this world. So I think that, I think that season 1 was maybe a little bit more focused.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how they end this season with these 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's been enjoyable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good it is.
It's good. It's not. None of it's bad.
No, I just mean wow, it's not amazing. It's been fun.
I don't think it's. I think that it's just not as tight as season 1.
Yeah,
it's a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah, fun is also a weird word because it's also been really dark. So
the crosshair stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be at Star Wars Celebration, this was last year's Ahsoka shirt. This year's Ahsoka shirt looks very similar. If you're gonna be at Star Wars Celebration Europe, come down to our panel Friday, April 7th from 1 to 2 on the HoloNet News stage. That's gonna be in room 14. Mm-hmm. We are so excited to be talking about Jedi Battle Scars with you all, a novel by the incredible Sam Meggs.
Yeah, just in time for Jedi Survivor.
Let's go. But for now, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly for the full reaction. And let's get into this.
Yeah.
Tarkin's compound on Iriadu. If we do a covert infiltration,
we're going to a TED Talk.
We have not always agreed with Crosshair, but he is still our brother. We do not leave our own behind. Let's get started.
Maybe make the costumes a little less colorful for the stealth mission.
I don't think they're going to do that. Maybe leave Omega.
You would think they would have pure white armor to blend in with the stormtroopers.
Well, I expect details when you get back.
Bye, Faye.
Wanda Sykes has been great this whole season.
Yeah.
I love this character.
She's great.
Hey, babe.
So, you were just going to leave without saying goodbye?
That is correct.
Well, don't go running off with any pirates or smugglers while you're gone.
This mission should not involve either.
That's not exactly what I was getting at.
She's trying so hard.
I know.
See you around, brown eyes.
It's cute until you remember that he's 9.
Yeah. He's a 9-year-old adult.
I feel like one of the reasons why Bad Batch is a little bit weird is because it wants the clones to be adults, but it can't the writing is good in that they don't feel emotionally mature in any way.
You're right.
And so they're weirdly these physical adults, but they're children who have only known war. They're emotionally so stunted. All of them, right? Because even the regular clones are no, I don't want to live a life. I don't even know what that means. I have 20 years left. I only know how to soldier. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And asking for more from me is really hard because y'all didn't give me friends and I don't know how to do any of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird.
But to Fiek, Tech looks like an adult, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a slick uniform. I wish I could make armor well and quickly. Unfortunately, I can do neither.
You haven't tried.
Yeah, because I have time for that.
You're late, Hemlock.
Is that Krennic?
We can begin.
Oh, shit! What's up, Ben Mendelsohn?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that was Orson Krennic.
Transmitting clearance codes. If this doesn't work, be ready to fly out of here.
Muscle 1143, you are clear for approach.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's a beautiful planet. I understand why Tarkin was this is my spot.
Yeah.
Let's make this.
But I like the stark geography of mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely took them for granted when we lived in Calgary.
No, when we were there during COVID, we went up there all the time.
I mean, when I grew up there.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have a car, so it's hard, right?
Yeah.
No tanks and no explosions this time, Wrecker.
No. I just want Grog from Vox Machina and Wrecker to hang out for like an hour.
Right.
And I could just watch.
It's Banff.
It is. It just reminds me of the trams at Disney.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we'll just make Disney the villains. Don't worry about it.
Hitch a ride under one of the cars.
You mean hang over there?
Well, it's the only way to access the compound unnoticed. We must be precise. Whoa!
I love that they all look at Wrecker and not Omega.
She's small. She can move quick.
Yeah, but like...
She can probably sneak under it. They'd be like, that's a rabbit. It's some
I
tiny...
guess maybe they don't see her as a kid.
They're all the same age.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's go, Tech. Oh, that was close.
Another rail car is approaching.
Okay.
Always set.
How is Echo planning to... I guess he'll hold on with one hand? All right. Oh, he got his little scomp up in there. I feel like they've got a good plan to get in. I don't feel like they've got a great plan to get out.
No.
Bad. Never mind.
Yeah,
Do you think
don't
you
let
could hold
down.
on for that? Do you think you have the grip strength?
God.
I
Probably not.
don't.
No.
I'm too heavy right now. I need to get swole. Get jacked like Wrecker. Oh!
Stop.
Well, I feel like the surprise is gone.
Only if those guys don't check in, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Blaster Fire would be somewhat noticed.
And these clones have agreed to your experimentation?
They are Imperial property. Their cooperation is not required.
I feel like this guy doesn't understand the Empire he's in.
What happens if they become aware of what's happening and take up arms against us?
Well, some already have.
Just waiting for Krennic to say something. They keep cutting to him.
Now, Commander Krennic, enlighten us to the status of Project Stardust.
Yes, Governor Tonkin.
I wonder what that could be.
What do you mean? We know what that is.
Yeah, that's... I was being facetious.
Oh, I was like, they call it that in Rogue One.
Yeah, no, I...
Oh, okay.
Which ship is Hemlock's?
I was like, did you forget about the Death Star?
No, that's the joke I was making.
That went over my... I'm an idiot. I was hoping he would say more than, yes, thank you.
They probably couldn't get the voice actor.
I love Krennic because of Ben Mendelsohn.
I'll monitor the security.
Let's go, boys. The Empire already has their aesthetic going.
Yeah?
Their
Oh,
interior
yeah.
designers were quick,
And costume designers.
right?
I mean, uniform designers.
Their costume designers.
Something's not right. Many of the surveillance systems have had cycled deactivations in various corridors.
I would love it if Rex is also running a mission at the same time here.
Yeah, they run into one another. Oopsie.
Since they got the codes from Rex to land.
That's Hemlock's ship.
You think you can handle it?
Not a problem.
Good.
One trope in media that always kind of bugs me is when one character is looking through binoculars at something and then pulls the binoculars down and without pointing or gesturing in any way goes, that's Hemlock's ship. And I'm like, they weren't looking at what you were looking at. You can't just say that.
Yeah. We're like, what?
And I get it, it's shorthand and like, there's a reason for it, but
Yeah.
it just always makes me giggle. Wow, Stormtroopers can't see shit in those helmets.
No. Have you seen how, like...
She isn't
narrow-
hiding at all.
They only have, like, this much of their vision. I can't even see you like this.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the like theory that stormtroopers were intentionally missing in A New Hope because Vader wanted the ship to get away to track it. I'm a fan of the clones helmets all fit because all the clones are the same, but the Stormtrooper helmets don't because they're all made to be the same, but the Stormtroopers are all different people.
Right, yeah.
I think that theory makes more sense because it explains the transition from clones to Stormtroopers and the way in which, like, cutting corners on the Empire side to be uniform caused them problems.
Ah, I think that's fair.
The bloat of bureaucracy is why they're missing rather than... No, they intended to... yeah. Let's go, Omega.
Oops.
Oops.
Sir, we have a crane malfunction in the hangar. And several surveillance systems appear to be offline in Sector 4.
What? Send a squad and secure the rail line.
He's like, God damn, what a day.
Another offline camera.
I'm so worried they're walking into a trap.
Get out. Yeah.
This quadrant of the surveillance system has been fully deactivated.
Curiosity killed the cat, and I'm, like, really nervous.
A thermal explosive. Someone is targeting this base.
Good thing we have more.
Saw?
Didn't expect to find you two here.
Let's go!
Wait, that's Sagar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He looks very different in the animated show.
What exactly is your plan here?
I'm leveling this compound.
They can't get to
His base where clones are being imprisoned, including one of our own.
Can you expect me to call this off to save a few prisoners? We are trying to fight an empire.
Or you could kill out the person who runs the Death Star and the scientist. And
well, they don't know about the Death Star, but yeah.
Maybe so. But sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
I'm with Saw here.
A security team's been alerted.
The big picture here. You have a chance to take out Tarkin? Like...
Yeah, I get it.
That's tough. Poppers. Yo, that shot was sick. Let's go. See, these two fucking know how to do stealth.
Yeah.
You wear their clothes.
Yeah.
Get to a shuttle before they find and disarm the explosives.
The Bad Batch are like, no, we're gonna stealth in our uniform.
Yeah, I know. Stealth.
Sir, insurgents disguised as troopers have infiltrated the compound.
As you can see, we are perfectly safe.
Not if the whole building goes down under you, but...
Fair.
You say fish. Let's go! Really don't know how they get out of this one.
They get on Hemlock's ship. And Hemlock's ship has records. It'll just go back to the place that it came from, maybe.
But in that case, just let Sagar blow the place up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're gonna... Well, actually, no. We know these people don't die, so...
All of these characters survive this, except for Hemlock. He's the only character we don't know the fate of.
Right.
And the Batch. I guess the Batch could all die. We could meet a new Batch in the finale.
Jeez.
Omega 2. I thought they shut down the rail line.
So did I.
I guess Tech just, like, Uber hacked it.
Didn't waste any time.
How many explosives did they put down?
All of them.
God damn it, Saw. If you're gonna take a shot, don't miss. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so bad. Are they gonna Spider-Man from this to that? And then, like...
A problem.
I feel like Bad Batch would make a really good squad shooter.
Oh,
like
yeah.
what they're trying to do with that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's the end of the episode. Oh, wow. I really thought the next episode would be all about...
Crosshair, yeah, no.
But yeah, they have to get off this planet somehow.
God damn.
All right. That was episode 15. How you feeling about it?
Well, it's so funny. The last couple days, because of the reading that I've done and what we've watched, the trope of two things happening at the exact same time has been very prevalent in the media that I have been consuming. And so I thought that was like a little bit funny to me that of course the day that they all show up, but it also coincides with the day that like all the people they're trying to kill are also there.
Everybody's mission revolves around this one meeting.
Yeah, and so them like you would have thought that like Saw Gerrera would know the defense capabilities of the base, like the fact that they're all like in a room and everything explodes around them, but like they're all like safe in that room. I mean that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, he took a shot and he missed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Good architecture. Look, you can say a lot about the Empire, but
they're good at building things.
Unless Galen Erso puts a secret hole in them. This episode is back to what I like. I like this more from the Bad Batch. I felt like this got the Batch closer to the tone of the Crosshair episodes.
Yeah.
Which I feel like have been the stronger episodes this season.
Yeah.
And so I really like this. I thought there was a lot of fun action. The one like one-er shot of
him like running with the clone in front of
the down the hallway
in front of him. Yeah.
The meat shield moment. I thought like stuff like that was really good.
Yeah.
I think at times I feel like they could tighten up the like how the clones are getting through kind of these incredibly locked down bases.
Tech is magic tech.
Yeah, tech is magic. And I think that the show uses tech is magic in a way that a lot of people use hacking, where it's like, oh, I did it. And it's like, okay, sure. I guess everything is hackable. But then like when the train started going at the end, I was like, I feel like there was a line where the guy was like, shut down the trains.
Yeah, and then tech magic hacked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some stuff like that where it just is like tech can get them out of anything. And so the consequences of things, especially in season 2, I feel like none of them have like even taken a hit in season 2. Whereas in season 1, like Wrecker, there's a scene where like Wrecker got shot and had to recover from it.
Yeah.
And it feels like in season 2 they've been in a lot of firefights and they're like A-okay. And so I don't know. I feel like this all went very well, and I liked it. I really enjoyed this episode. It was very fun.
I mean, they're stuck right now.
Oh yeah, sure, and they'll have to get out of this situation on the gondola. But
yeah,
I think
yeah, it was fun.
I think that the Bad Batch, where Clone Wars had the ability to have not nameless clones, 'cause a lot of them have names, but a lot of clones go down in missions and like build the stakes of missions by not killing off the main cast of clones, but by having clones around them that those clones have relationships with.
Yeah.
I feel like the stakes were higher in that show. And this show sometimes feels like it's trying to tell me that the stakes are very high, but then the like action of our characters is a little too jovial in high tense scenes. And so
it's that weird balance between kids show and not kids show that sometimes just doesn't work.
And I think that this episode had some of that, where I'm like, they're in a very serious mission. And I feel like the characters could be taking it a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
And I think that would be one of the ways in which I would show the parenting style of the Bad Batch to Omega, is them giving her a little bit more of a like soldier's focus in combat moments.
Uh-huh.
And I sometimes feel like that's a little bit missing for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
But overall, I love watching the show. It's great. It's very fun. It's just this season's been a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's watch the finale. Let's do it because
Sweet.
I really want to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Explosions must have knocked out power to the rear line.
I can try to reboot the system.
Which I thought the main control room did, but...
You three, give us cover. Tech, up top with me.
I feel like there's no reason to be shooting at the stormtroopers right now.
Yeah,
You're
they
just
could close the
risking
door.
getting shot.
Yeah. Or I guess they gotta get up, so... Wait, no, that's the other side. Maybe they're worried about the blaster fire, like, shooting the thing off the rail?
Maybe.
But that was my first thought, too. It's like, close the door!
Jeez. Where's Crosshair when you need him, huh? That's one thing the Bad Batch does really well, is point out the, like, way in which these men all need each other.
Yes. And how they're individual and how they're, like, whole.
Yeah.
Send in air support to shoot them down.
But
your troopers can't aim for shit, Tarkin.
Yeah, so kill them. The Empire sucks.
Got 3 ships inbound.
Where?
Yeah.
I can't see them.
Oh no, they're gonna hit the thing and it's just gonna be a big swing. Coming soon to Galaxy's Edge, the gondola swing from the Bad Batch.
It's that, like, slingshot ball. Yeah.
And D. Bradley Baker's yelling at you the whole time in a New Zealand accent.
I would pay. I would pay for that. Oh boy.
Jeez.
Echo, now!
Not quite yet. Tech, you gotta get back on the train. Jump, Tech! Oh, okay, yeah, he's good. He's Gucci. Goddamn, Hunter. I take it back. Who the fuck needs Crosshair?
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, Tech, you gotta move, dude. Oh, fuck.
It's bad. It's very bad.
I am climbing as fast as I can.
Oh my god. Is Tech about to die?
Are they all about to die? Like...
Get him on board!
I like actually can't believe what's going on right now.
Plan 99.
Don't you do it, Tech!
When have we ever followed orders?
No!
What?
The car's going too fast. System's fried. I can't stop it.
Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. Why? I love you.
I love you.
Oh my god.
Tick.
Omega.
Great. I'm crying at Star Wars again. Fuck me.
I got you, kid.
Killing my favorite clone.
Come on!
Jesus, this is so fucking bleak.
You're okay. Oh. Don't scare us like that again.
Wrecker. I like when big guys go soft. That's that phrasing.
Where's Tech?
Omega. Tech didn't make it.
We have to go back. We can't just leave him.
I know, kid.
Remember after last episode, I was like, wow, they made it through the season relatively unscathed.
Yeah, you did say that.
I need to shut up.
I'm sorry about Goggles. I always liked him.
Yeah.
He's so sad.
I know.
Hunter, the Empire's here. Hunter, do you copy?
Sid. Oh, fuck. If Sid sold them out.
The gem in our comms.
No!
I'll find them.
Yeah. Fuck, Sid. Oh, you...
What did you do?
Sorry, Muscles.
Just gets hit with a stun and is like, ah.
Oh, fuck.
Can't fight them alone.
You've never seen a Rambo movie.
That's an order.
Well, so much for not being soldiers.
Jesus Christ.
I can't do it, AZ. I already lost Tech. I'm not gonna lose them too.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Oh, Hemlock came himself.
You don't need to use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered. Our business is done. Leave.
Never trusting a Trandoshan again. I'm with the Wookiees.
Yeah, if the Wookiees don't like him, neither do I.
I do not agree with this course of action, Omega. It is...
That's great. Now shut up.
Yeah,
We're in the
yeah.
middle of a stealth mission. Stop talking.
Consider your next move very carefully. I would hate for this to end poorly for both of you.
The voice actor for Hemlock is incredible.
I know.
This choice, creepy as hell.
At first I thought it was Matt Mercer.
And I will allow you to keep breathing.
Yeah, I hear it. Honestly, the way the clones are clustered, if she had one pop or grenade, she could knock them all out.
Yeah, I mean, Wrecker would get hit too.
So he gets knocked out, right?
Yeah.
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage.
Fuck. I don't know. I feel like by going back, she ruined her chance at escape, right? Because they're going to find Echo.
Well, they didn't find him yet.
AZ, find Echo. I'll try to stall them as long as I can.
I don't really know what her plan is.
Well, she knows that they want her, so they can't
We were just talking about
kill her, but they do have stun rounds.
But they also have her friends.
Yeah.
I won't let them take you!
How about an exchange? I came to return you to Nalase. She needs your help.
I'm not going with you.
It's like the truth, but it's fucked.
Omega, look out!
God damn it, Omega.
When you find the third clone, send them back to Iriadu. Governor Tarkin wishes to question you personally.
Oh, fuck. Ooh. Interesting change to the front of the design. The proto-AT... ATST. Did Echo commandeer it?
Echo? Gotta be Echo.
Well, the Wrecker can just fucking break those things.
Let's go! I don't think they get Omega back before the end of the season, though.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like she's gonna get away. Fuck! God damn it. Ah, fuck.
We need to go. Get to the Marauder.
Damn it. Oh, they got by them.
We are going to get her back. And we don't stop searching until we do.
Ugh.
Damn.
Saw's plan really screwed him now.
Yeah.
And he didn't even succeed. I'm really hoping that we don't see Omega get tortured like we did Crosshair.
Yeah.
I don't need that at all.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really need to see it happen to Crosshair either, but like with Omega, you know, it's just...
Yeah, no, I know.
Why did they bring me here?
So they can use you as leverage.
Because Nalase cares about you, and they're evil.
Your Prime Minister mentioned you had an attachment to the young clone, so I've returned her to you.
I want to talk to Nala Say.
Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
Because you're fucking evil.
You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
It's the fucking accent, man.
I was right!
You were right, yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. What a finale. I think the final two episodes are the best two episodes of the season. Except like that one Crosshair episode on the like Proto Hoth.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's up there too.
It's a great standalone.
Strong stuff though.
It's a kids show. It's so weird.
I know.
And it just gets weirder.
I feel like there's probably people like just get over that element of it. But I think that like in my criticism of the show, not criticism that in being negative about the show, but in my criticism in like thinking about the show critically,
yeah,
I think the show would be stronger if the tone was elevated a little bit older.
Yeah, and so that it was consistent.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Because when it is an episode like this, I think that it all works.
Yeah.
It is only when it tries to be a like kids animated show that it doesn't.
Yeah.
And those episodes are also fun, but I think that like when the characters are taking their world more seriously, this show comes alive in a way that is so enthralling.
Yeah.
And I think that they're worried about, I don't know, I feel like
it's also a very serious world.
Yeah. And I think there's this pull to like be an animated show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That gets in the way of the show at times. Because those two episodes were both great. And they didn't have a lot of kiddie stuff. They didn't have that kind of tone shift to that other side of the show.
Yeah. No, that was dark.
And I just think...
They killed a main character.
Yeah. Well,
like,
yeah. Star Wars never does that.
Yeah,
you got some animated TV to watch.
Oh. Well, neither Ahsoka or Anakin dies in Clone Wars, so...
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
okay.
You won't know until you get to the episode, and then you'll just weep uncontrollably. No, it made me cry. Like, this was effective, right? Like, that scene was very effective. I thought Tech's death was very effective. The way it played out, I think, like, totally allowed Tech to have the completion of the arc of the season.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways, I feel like the season is Tech's season.
Yeah.
Between the relationship that he had with Fee, the conversation with Echo in the beach, the like cave beach, about his feelings.
Yeah, and his connecting with Omega, like...
Yeah, I really do feel like he was given such an arc this season.
Yeah.
In a way that other characters maybe weren't. I think Hunter, narratively, I feel like Hunter was held back this year.
Yeah.
But I feel like the finale here opens up to like Hunter's journey in season 3.
Yeah, because you can't like when you have several main characters, you know, not everyone is gonna get equal amounts of like, you know, storytelling at like evenly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be this, and then it's gonna go over here to this person, and then this person. Like that's just kind of that's just very natural. But yeah, this is definitely next season seemed like it's gonna be for Hunter.
I think that like this season had a lot of really great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I think the execution on them was inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like, I really like the idea of Echo leaving the batch to go do his own thing.
Yep.
I wish it had happened a little bit earlier in the season so that it was a little bit longer.
He was gone for like 1 episode.
Well, and he was gone... I think he was gone for like 4, but 2 of those episodes weren't about the batch.
Oh, right, because Crosshair...
He was gone for 5 episodes, I think. But 2 of them, they were on the one mission on the mining planet, and one of them was Pabu. And the other 2 episodes in those 5 were both Crosshair episodes.
Right.
So for the narrative of the batch, he was only really gone for 3 episodes. And so it just didn't feel... like, I wish that it felt like either there had been some, like, time jump, or, like, something to make it feel like he actually left for a more significant amount of time than he did in the season.
Yeah, it felt very short. That's true.
Yeah, he comes back, and it could have been a week. Right? He could have been gone 4 days. And I think that sometimes because of the way the time moves on this show, I'm not really sure how long he was not there.
Yeah.
Or what they've been up to. I'm so disappointed in Sid. Like, that just breaks my heart.
I know. What a dick.
And I'm sure that she's going to get redemption later. Like, I'm sure they'll turn that around and she'll have a heroic moment because Star Wars kind of loves that kind of... Well, I know we feel that way, but I think that the narrative will go in the direction of redeeming her. But that really, like...
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
That really sucked. And I saw it coming immediately. I was like, Sid betrayed them.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I think Wrecker getting to have some softer moments in the finale was really strong. I thought that was so well handled. D. Bradley Baker, I mean, like, his voice work obviously is kind of unparalleled.
Yeah.
He plays 30 characters on the show, and they're all very unique and different.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, and so I just there was so much. There is so much to love in the show, and I'm so excited we're going to be at the Bad Batch panel. That was one of the only panels we actually got tickets to.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to go to that, and I'm excited to like experience more of the show. I am hoping that a lot of TV shows have what they call the sophomore slump, where you have a really strong first season, and then the second season is like trying to figure out how to keep the show going. Because a lot of TV shows, when you get your first season, you're like, this one has to be so good so that we get more. And then you get more and you're like, oh, maybe we didn't have the best plan for the rest of it.
Yep.
And so season 2 is writing the ship into what the longer term of the show is going to be.
Yeah.
And so
it has to do a lot of setup and groundwork for the longevity of the show.
Yeah. And I feel like the season had a few of those elements.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really smart to have Hunter come into Omega and be like, hey, like, I think we might have found a home in Pabu. Let's give this up.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to save Crosshair.
Yep.
Tech is gone. I think that we need to stop.
Yeah.
I thought that scene was so incredibly strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the emotional, like, tether to what the narrative of the season is with our feelings, I think, of, like, they really shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
And I feel like the show paid that off in having Hunter have that realization.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, then...
And now they can't. Yeah.
They go back into it. But,
yeah.
I do wonder if they're going to do another, like, year time jump between seasons like they did between the last season and this. I feel like... it would be interesting to get Omega a little bit older.
Yeah.
On the show, so they can do a little bit more with her character growing up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, if we could get Omega to like mostly through puberty kind of age.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to jump ahead that much. I don't really see it happening.
I'm hoping that they find a way to have Omega have a little bit more desire to have relationships with people outside of the team.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I think having her be a little bit older would help in her, like, no, I need friends. Like, I love you guys. You're my brothers. I can't have only 3 people in my life.
Yeah.
And I would like to see that arc grow once they get her back, because I hope they get her back.
Yeah.
But they killed Tech, so...
You better get her back. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, I think Bad Batch is one of those shows where, like, I thought season 1 was so incredibly strong.
Uh-huh.
I really like season 2 as well. It was fun. It was just a little bit less directed.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping they find that focus for season 3 again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's totally valid.
But yeah, I wouldn't turn it off. Like, I enjoy watching it. I wouldn't watch it with my nieces and nephew. They're all under 5. So, like, I think that in terms of, like, age range, I don't think I would show this to someone under, like, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Although I would have watched it when I was younger than that. But also, my parents let me watch whatever I wanted. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. And you know, that's the thing is the whole, I don't know. That is a very complex conversation because it's far less about age and it is far more about the child in question.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, and that's always a weird thing. You know, that's why like ratings are very silly and arbitrary in a lot of ways. Like, you know, I watched The Lord of the Rings when I was like 6. Right?
Yeah.
Like it you know, like, and it was all that I wanted. I had to like convince my parents to take me, right? And that's definitely not child friendly. Like the orcs are scary, Shelob is scary, the Nazgul are scary, and it deals with some dark like war themes. It is just like what is strange to me is like having the very dark themes in the format of the animation, because personally, I tend to see animated stuff as more kid friendly.
I don't agree with
not
that.
like anime, but like for my personal experience, the animation, like movies and stuff that I watch, I associate with like Disney Pixar, right? Like that kind of thing. And
yeah, but we watch a lot of adult animation. Harley Quinn.
That's it.
Oh, maybe for you, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. For me personally, Harley Quinn was like the first like adult animated show that I watched, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. But like my brain just like over the 20 something years I've been on this planet, it just associates like animation stuff with like that Disney Pixar vibe, which like this is still Disney, but it is not that vibe. It is very different. So it's just like odd to me.
I only associate this as being more of a kid show because the marketing is often very kid friendly.
And there's very kid friendly stuff. Like some of the episodes and the tones of them are it definitely feels like a kid show sometimes, and very much not a kid show at others.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I almost feel like they could have done a bigger time jump to season 2, than they did.
Yeah.
And because here's the thing, I understand why they only did that much in terms of the storytelling of the galaxy.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a tension in the show between telling the story of the Batch and telling the story of the Empire. And at times the show feels more interested in telling the story of the Empire and like what the rise of the Empire and the
which is
devolution into
interesting.
fascism is.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting.
Yeah.
But at times I feel like getting that story of the Empire through the eyes of Omega, who doesn't have any perspective on anything, because she's not really a person in a lot of ways. Like she's never experienced life outside of a lab. She's sort of this very sheltered person who like everything is amazing to her because she's like, oh my God, sand, what's grass, what's trees.
Yeah.
And so her perspective is so naive that it has a childish tinge on a incredibly dark subject.
Yeah.
And so when the episodes swing from her point of view to Crosshair's point of view, and like murdering his lieutenant and being tortured and like those things. I feel like the swing between those point of views is so that the gulf between those things is so wide.
Yeah.
That it can oftentimes feel like I'm watching two different shows, and I personally like the Empire one more.
Yeah.
Than I do the wacky Bad Batch of crazy uncles storyline.
You know, I think that the Empire's Rise is fascinating to watch.
But I sometimes feels like our characters don't take that as seriously because the show's trying to be fun.
Yeah.
And like really, really awful things are happening and they're trying to have fun. But then Omega's also like killing people in a bar in an episode that's like about finding a planet for them to live on. Like it's just, it's a really weird, I feel like Omega should be more broody. Her life is so hard. And she, like, there's no angst in her. And I think that's why I want her to be a little bit older so she can have a little bit more perspective on her situation.
Yeah.
And, like, be a little bit more upset about how unfair her situation is.
Yeah.
But she doesn't come across like that very often.
No.
Because she's so young.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's where I think the show is very good. And it's very fun. And I love the characters.
Yeah, I had a great time watching it, for sure.
I feel pulled in different directions by it in a way that I wish I just was a little bit more set in it the way that I was in season 1.
Yeah. Totally fair.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for season 3 though. We have to watch it now because Crosshair, I'm so worried about what happens when Crosshair wakes up.
I'm so glad we like caught up on all of this before going to Star Wars Celebration because there's no way we would have not been spoiled. Like that's pretty crazy.
Well, because we're going to that panel.
That's also true.
If you like this video, come to our panel, Star Wars Celebration, Friday 1 to 2 p.m. HoloNet News Stage, room 14 in London, Ontario. No. London, Europa, on the moon of Jupiter. If you want to follow us around the internet, you can do that. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Clara's Polaris.
The algorithm goddess for this episode is not Sid.
Not Sid. No, it's Omega's sister.
Yeah.
She's
who's
experimenting on
evil,
her brothers.
But is also a clone. A lot of questions there. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. Do all the fucking things. Do something internet, y'all.
Bye, guys.
May the force be with you.